Hi there, this is Jason Tompkins. I'm the dedicated captain for the day for the winning team to play against the RTA Speed Blitz Blues. What a fantastic day it's going to be. The competition that we won was all based on the pinky gesture that the RTA are running at the moment, which is no one thinks big of you. They asked all the clubs in the current cricket competition to take a photograph of all of their teammates doing the pinky gesture, and in 25 words or less they had to come up with a slogan as to why speeding was no good. So the winning slogan that we all chose as a cricket team was quite simple. It was, "Don't be a fool and speed like a tool. Save the speed for the game. Nobody gives a full toss about people who speed." And we were the winning entry. So we get to play a full 2020 style match against the RTA Speed Blitz Blues at the Sydney Cricket Ground on the 4th of February for winning the first prize. So as you can imagine, for us, we're a B grade park cricket side. We're absolutely thrilled to bits to be not just playing the Blues, but just playing on the SCG and making a full day of it. It's going to certainly be one of the best days of most of our lives for many years to come. So this is basically my video blog, and this is basically my diaries of training sessions and days leading up to a big occasion at the SCG, which is on the 4th of February at 2 o'clock. The match starts. We'd love all the support that we could get. Looks huge.
Well played, son.
Ah, lovely shot.
Hang on. Hang on. Come closer. That's right in the middle. I'll get you one from behind as well. I'm glad that wasn't bowled on this side because I didn't see that. Just like to welcome you all to Gordon Parker Reserve. This is our home cricket ground for the 08-09 season for Revesby Workers B1 side. And again, this is Gordon Parker Reserve. This is our home ground where we play most of our home games. It's a beautiful little ground, real nice little ground. Field's looking a little bit dry, but it's been really hot lately. There's our little clubhouse over there in the corner. Alright, so here we are after a hard training session down at Gordon Parker with the Revesby Workers B1 team, and we have George in front of me now, who's just taking a break after a hard session out there in the middle. How do you reckon you went today, George?
Yeah, fairly well. We're seeing the ball okay, and just coming out of the middle on a lot of occasions. It's just I've got to remember to keep it cool and not succumb to the rush of blood when I see a full ball. But, the way things are going, I think we'll give them a pretty good shape.
Are you looking forward to playing the Blues in a week or so's time?
Absolutely, it's going to be a massive occasion. It's probably the biggest game that I'll ever play in my life. It's the biggest ground I'll ever play on. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm going to grab hold of both hands and give it a really good go.
Is this a childhood boyhood dream for you to go out there and play at the SCG?
Yeah, it is in a way. It's kind of like a dream re-realised. I thought about it when I was a kid, but more or less got forced away from cricket for one reason or another. So I see it as another occasion. It's a really good opportunity, and I'm not going to let it go to waste at all.
And how do you feel about opening the batting on the big day? Are you nervous?
No, mate. It's just like any other game. I tend to play the game, not the occasion. So regardless of whether it's a semi-final or first game of the season or a trial game, I go out there, put in 100%, and hopefully it'll come off.
That's all anybody can ask from you, mate. Alright, so we're going to go over to Maddie now. Maddie has been pretty much our star bowler throughout the whole year. Just got a little bit of pace on him. He's not too bad, probably around the 120k mark. How are you feeling, Maddie, about facing up to the Blues in a week or so's time?
Yeah, it'll be a good experience. It'll give me an idea of what kind of a bowler I am. You know, I'm used to bowling at park cricketers, so it'll be a big step up bowling against the Blues batsmen. So yeah, but looking forward to the challenge.
And how good would it feel to take a couple of early wickets with a new ball?
I'm not expecting one, but if I can get one, it'd be just a bonus.
How do you think you went out there today in the practice session? Are you all revved up? Are you ready for it?
Yep, very revved up for it. Did all right, a little bit sore. You know, it's quite hot out here today, and pulled up a little sore, but I think I'll be right for the day.
Did you ever think as a kid, looking into the future, that you'd ever get the opportunity to play at the SCG? How do you feel about actually being able to live a childhood or a boyhood dream that only some kids could still ever dream of?
Well, you know, we all sort of, you know, as a young and aspiring cricketer, we all had that dream of playing for Australia one day, but, you know, other things happen and, you know, for different reasons you get pulled away from the game, but we all had that dream of playing for Australia or playing for New South Wales, but you never really think it's going to happen. And, you know, just for an opportunity to play against the New South Wales Blues on the SCG, it's just going to be a great day. So.
And realistically, how do you think you're going to go on the day?
Oh, look, realistically, you know, I'm a B-grade park cricketer and we're playing against the New South Wales Blues, but you never know. Stranger things can happen.
How about you, George? How do you think you're going to fare up against the Blues? Do you think it's too much of a challenge, or do you think you can maybe create history?
Well, I don't think you get any better by not challenging yourself, so it is a big challenge. There's a massive expanse in terms of abilities between our team and the guys at the state level. But like I say, if you go there and put in 100% and not get overawed by the occasion, look, all I want to do is get the boys away to a good start when we bat. I'll try and keep them enthusiastic in the field. That's one of the key roles that I've got to play as a keeper. You know, make sure the guys are in the right spots. Tight fielding, we take our catches, who knows what can happen. You've got to be positive about it.
What about our lucky mascot here? This is Nathan Tompkins. Young Nathan, our lucky little mascot, mate. What do you think? How do you think Dad's going to go at on the game at the SCG?
Well, you might not score too much runs.
Thanks, mate.
You've been pretty down on batting for this year, season.
Not only is he's my son, but he's my coach as well. Sorry, mate, keep going.
And so, yeah.
How do you think the team's going to do? Do you think we're going to do well on the day?
Yeah.
You're our lucky mascot. How do you feel?
Good.
Feel good?
I feel excited to go in the dressing rooms.
It's going to be a big day for everybody.
Maybe it's a good opportunity to